Hello everyone, I am Akshata Naik from BMS first year and you are heartily welcome to this video. My subject for Padartha Vignan assignment is Agni and now I am going to explain it as per my understanding. When we see the term Agni, what will come in our mind first? The images which you have played in your mind just now are all about the fire which we have been seeing in our surrounding. Now the question arises that is this only one point of view to see Agni, or is the concept of Agni is limited to these external things only? What do you think about it? Ayurveda explains this Agni in such a beautiful way, rather we can say that Agni is the beauty of Ayurveda, which gives us totally different and more clearer aspect to see towards the Agni. We have been seen that we lightens the lamp before every function. But have you ever think what would be the reason behind it? This lightning of lamp acts as a dispeller of darkness. Similarly, the lamp being offered to the Lord dispels the darkness inside the heart of devotee. As Ayurveda says, Samadoshaha samagnischa samadhatu malakriyah prasannatmendriyamana swastha ityabhidhiyate. This shloka defines the healthy person, which highlights the importance of equilibrium of Agni in our body to attain health. What is this Agni? The fire element present in the human body in microscopic level is called as Agni. We can study Agni into different aspects. First, in the aspect of Pancha Mahabhutas, and second, in the aspect of role of Agni in the Pachan. Let's see the Pancha Mahabhutas. What are these Pancha Mahabhutas? These are five big elements of the universe which we can see and feel, which are the structural entity of the universe. As we all know, these five Mahabhutas are Akash, Vayu, Agni, Jala and Prithvi. And one Pancha Mahabhut is formed from another one. While explaining the origin of Agni, Ayurveda says that Vayuragnihi. That means Agni is evolved from Vayu. This Agni is also called as Tejas. Ayurveda defines Agni as Ushna Sparshavat Tejaha. That means Tejas or Agni is that which has hot touch. Sarvadravya Pancha Bhautikam Asminarthi. It means everything in this universe has all Pancha Mahabhutas as a basic constituent. Because of it, we can relate Pancha Mahabhutas to the sense organs as well as doshas of our body on the basis of their similar properties. For Agni, we can relate it with Chakshu Jnanendriya, that is eye. Because of general function of Agni, its conversion. And like Agni, eye also converts inverted images into straight. Vaisheshikha gunas of Agni, that are nothing but qualities of Agni. There are three qualities of Agni. First, Rupa, second, Sparsha, third, Shabda. So, we can say that Agni can be perceived by eyes, skin and ear. In this universe, Agni is present in various forms and we can classify this Agni into Karan and Karya, where Karan means cause. Example, Agni is in atomic form, which is permanent, and so that we can call it as Nitya or eternal form of energy. This Agni in atomic form causes effect, which is known as Karya, and we can see it in the form of product. So, it is anitya or non-eternal form of energy, because as Karan disappears, Karya also disappears. This anitya form of Agni is again divided into body, organ, and object. This object has four forms of Agni, among which first is the Bhauma, that is common fire, which is present in the Prithvi. Second is the Divya, which we can call as lightning created by the friction of clouds. Third one is the Audarya, that is nothing but gastric fire, which helps in Pachan. Fourth and last form of objective Agni is Akaraja, which present in minerals. Example, metals like gold. Let's see the Agni in the aspect of Pachan. As we all know, Agni helps in digestion. It helps to convert the food from Vijatiya form to Sajatiya form. But along with Agni, Pitta also helps in digestion because of its hot and pungent properties. That's why we can also relate the Agni Panchamahabhuta to the Pitta dosha, as we have mentioned earlier. But here it may create slight confusion that are Agni required for digestion and Pitta may be same? No, they are not same. To understand this in more easier way, we will see one example given by Acharya Charak. If hot ghee burnt our fingers, we say that the ghee has burnt finger. But in fact, Agni inside ghee is responsible for that. That indicates Agni and Pitta are not same. Actually, the Agni is hot and it's the energy inside Pitta. There are three types of Agni based on their functions in the Pachan. First, Jatharagni, second, Dhatvagni, and third, Bhutagni. Jatharagni is also called as Kosthagni or Kayagni because Kostha means body or gastrointestinal tract. Jatharagni performs digestion at primary level and it present in the lower part of stomach and small intestine. Second is Dhatvagni, which helps in digestion and at second stage by converting Ahar rasas formed after digestion into 7 dhatus or tissues. Dhatvagni is present in each tissue channel, but its main site is liver. And Dhatvagni is essential for nourishment of dhatus. Third type of digestive fire is Bhutagni, which is required in third level of digestion. These 5 primordial elements needs Bhutagni for their transformation. There are 5 Bhutagnis which converts 5 elements of portions of the digested food mass into nutritive substance for 5 sense organs. Example, this forms rods and cone cells in the eyes, special liquid around taste buds, mucous membrane inside nose, and cartilage of the ear. There are 4 types of Agni based on intensity of digestive fire. To explain this, Ayurveda says, Tairbhave dvishamas tikshno mandas chagnihi samay samaha. These four types are: first Vishamagni, second Tikshnagni, third Mandagni, and fourth Samagni. First Vishamagni. Vishamagni is influenced by Vata dosh. A person with Vishamagni will sometimes have high appetite and sometimes low. Second, Tikshnagni. Tikshnagni is influenced by Pitta dosh. A person with Tikshnagni will have high digestion power and appetite. Third one is Mandagni. Mandagni is influenced by Kapha dosh. A person Mandagni will have low digestion power and low appetite. Fourth and last one is Samagni. It is ideal state of Agni where it is perfect balance of three dosha, that is Vata, Pitta and Kapha, where person will have proper appetite and digestion power.